Pop the bubbly, thoroughbreds. Poppy's repping read my lips. Should I toast Queen Bee for having her face in malls everywhere? Or the brand for finally figuring out how to be relevant? But wait, a vandalised display in the middle of Soho's Amphora? Oof, that's not a good look. Are the Poppy haters multiplying, or are they just coming out of the woodwork? Shifting gears, I know we all died when we saw Aurelia's selfie from last night. The dress, the hair. Will we ever find out secret soiree our girl was whisked off to? Other than that, thoroughbreds, all is quiet on the East Coast front. Too quiet, if you ask me. We all know what that means. A storm's brewing. But who's going to be caught in the downpour? We're not scared of a little thunder and lightning, are we? Kisses, the tea. I really like how each chapter opens with a new post on the tea. I feel like that's really ingenuitive. Chapter 9, Undercover. I mean, it's the only thing ingenuitive about the books anymore. Oh no, who said that? It's not like My Two First Loves isn't a steaming pile of garbage. You sit in your common room with Zoe the next morning, angsting about how things ended after Ina's award ceremony last night. Hazelnut yaps along as you vent. I just don't get it. One minute she's hot, the next she's cold. I thought last night was a turning point. Like, hello, we made out in the rain and everything. Yeah, whole lot cold, by the way. Wanted to know if they could use you as inspo for the next gag-worthy romance flick. But then things got so weird. When she put me in that taxi, it felt so final. Like one of those tragic movie scenes where the star-crossed lovers force themselves to never see each other again. Have you actually seen any of those movies? Totally unbearable, but those star-crossed lovers always end up back together. You ask me, Professor Hot for You has been swimming up those denial straits for so long. Now she's treading water in the delta. What does that even mean? Like, her morals are the banks of the river, right? And every day they get farther away, and last night she lost sight of them and totally freaked. I'm so tired of her throwing her walls back up right when she starts to relax. These mixed messages are going to make my head explode. Hazelnut curls up in your lap with a whimper. You loop your arms around him, snuggling him against you. I know, Hazelnut, women ain't worth it. All I need is you, buddy. Zoe puts her arm around your shoulders. Aw, thanks, Zoe. Ouch. Why'd you pinch me? Did it wake you up? It hurt. What the hell was that for? Aurelia. Give yourself some credit. You know Ina. Better than anyone on campus, at least. What do you think she feels? I think she wants me, just wants to fool around, is conflicted. You think back to all your moments together, all the times you could feel Ina's resistance falling away, and you know your answer. She wants me. She's just scared of what that means. Okay, next question. The real question. The one that matters. How do you feel about her? I want to be with her, like her chemistry. I'm just her TA. I'm not ready for a full-scale commitment, but I don't want to call it quits when we have these major sparks flying between us. You notice Zoe's face fall for a second, but then she pulls on a smile. Zoe, I promise I still love you. We just love Ina too. Emotional support, Professor. And when the games are fun, you keep on playing. Zoe slings her feet up on the coffee table. Arf, arf! With a peal of excited barks, Hazelnut jumps onto her legs, then slips off onto the floor. That's so cute. Arf! You're so cute. I actually forgive you for cheering on my Valentino pumps, you little monster. She scoops him up and places him on her lap before turning her attention back to you. Okay, here's what you're gonna do about Ina. Talk to her. I love when we do this whole telepathy thing. Poppy and Chloe wish they were on the same wavelength. And because she can telepathically tell you're about to interrupt, she waves her hands in your face. Do any of you have telepathic BFFs? You're going to talk to Ina now when this is all fresh. You give her time to process or find out where her head's at. Rarf! Hazelnut lunges for her fingers, but she snatches them back just in time. Not the manicure. Rarf! Hazelnut scampers off to go be a troublemaker somewhere else, probably to try to eat a pair of your socks again. That crisis averted. Back to Ina. If you leave her alone to wallow in her thoughts, you know what's going to happen. She'll just find some weak-ass excuse to justify shoving you in that taxi like she's some wounded romance protag. You're the protag, Aurelia. No more letting her put you in taxis. You have to go over there right now and tell her what's up right now. What do I even say, though? Hey, Ina, just so you know, I'm totally DTF whenever. Zoe! Like it's not true. She just needs you to tell her straight up that you're into her. Give her confirmation that you're on the same page. Damn, I sound like a relationship coach. Maybe I'll start a blog. You're right. I haven't been totally upfront with her, but I'm 95% sure she won't let me into her office today. What, you thought I'd throw you into the lion's den without a secret weapon? Girl, please, I'm better than that. She slings her legs off the table and pulls you to your feet after her. She shoves you into your room, then joins you a minute later. So, I've been planning. Are you ever not? Would you be in the top 15 if I wasn't? She takes a sexy mint-coloured outfit out of the shopping bag on her arm and lays it on your bed. The math's simple. Makeovers equal dopamine rush equal instant confidence boost. Trust me, it's how I aced my Renaissance slit presentation. You're going to walk into Kingsley's office looking like such a snack she won't even think of turning you away. I mean, no. Who said, Zoe, I thought better of you. That is not a snack. It's really cute, but it doesn't feel like me. Well, I'm not feeling you in those PJs, so go get changed. Chop, chop. I'm sorry, I'll buy stuff if it's cute, but it just ain't cute, is it? No. You know what? We gonna wear the dress because we paid like a lot of money for the dress. How's this? Better, but let's fix you up with a cute new hairstyle. You know, for something fun. That actually is kind of cute. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. But we only getting stuff when it's cute. Like, damn, girl. Now this I love. You are a vision. Call me Professor Kingsley because I'm crazy about you, darling. Now go give her a piece of your mind. I just need one more thing. You reach for your nightstand, then stop. Hi, did you borrow my perfume again? Not since I gave it back last week. You probably put it somewhere safe when you went on that crazy cleaning frenzy the other day. Zoe takes your shoulders and spins you around to face the door. Perfume later, Professor Dreamy now. I don't know if I'm ready. Oh my god, you're ready. She shoves you towards your bedroom door, but you stop in the doorway and turn around to face her. Zoe, are you okay with this? You know you're special to me too, right? I don't want her, I want you. Regardless of how I feel about Ina, I feel something for you too, and I don't want to hurt you. You take her hands, drawing her closer. You're the only thing keeping me sane at this school. Through all the poppy and the rankings and the crazy stuff Ina throws at me too. Zoe smiles softly, softer than you think you've ever seen. I mean, it's not like I'm surprised you'd fall for someone as stunning and intelligent and perfect as me. This is college. You want to bang your professor, just don't get caught. She leans in close to you, a mischievous glimmer in your eyes. And don't forget, my room's right down the hall. You give her hands a squeeze. Maybe I should skip the Ina talk and stay here. I just missed 2 hours of Project Runway to give you the best pep talk in the history of the world. So no, you're going. Just hurry on back when you're through. Let's grab lunch at Spicy's later. Text me. I'll be studying for my music theory exam in the library. 20 minutes later, you poke your head into Ina's office warily and call out. Hi, Professor. Ina, are you... Aurelia, thank God. Ina pulls you inside and shuts the door. Okay, not the reception I was expecting. Ina's hands are still on your shoulders. She looks at you like you're the first drop of water in a scorching desert. I was up all night thinking about you, about us, about last night. And boy, does she look like she didn't sleep a wink. Her eyes are slightly pink, and she runs a hand through her hair in distress. You're going to be the death of me, Aurelia. I shouldn't feel these things for you. But having you there with me last night made me lose sight of every boundary I'd put up between us. Ina, maybe you should sit down. But before you can finish, she pulls you toward her, sealing her lips to yours. She sighs her name. Aurelia. I'll kiss her back, push her away. I'm not even going to hover over the other one because we all know what I'm going to do. You throw your arms around her neck and melt into the kiss, murmuring her name against her mouth. Hey, Ina. She groans and kisses you harder, pulling your hips against her. Her teeth catch your lower lip, making your heart stutter. So, you finally stopped fighting now, you feel? Her grip on your hips intensifies, and your stomach tightens as she twines her tongue around yours. I'll never get enough of this. And you won't either, except you came here for a reason, and you can't let her derail you. You push her gently back. We need to talk, and you can start by explaining what that goodbye was last night. She sits heavily in one of the armchairs, head hanging. Ever since the speakeasy, you've taken up every spare thought in my head. And I've tried to be professional, to stop myself every time I let things go too far. But she looks at you, the warring emotion she's tried to stifle all year long, about to break through. Being with you puts my entire career at stake, but damn it all, I'm this close to throwing it all away for you. I just need to know. I need to hear you say it. What do you want from me, Aurelia? I want you, Ina, to keep things professional. You walk over to her and touch your hand to her cheek, feeling a spark race through you at that contact. Her breath catches, and yours does too. I want you so much. She leans into your touch, eyes closing as she covers your hand with hers. Her voice comes out as a whisper. You weren't supposed to say that. I don't hide my feelings, Ina. I'm not gonna walk away from you, from what we could be. It's that simple. She lets out a breath, curling her fingers through yours. A pained smile tugs at her lips. Simple? Nothing has ever been more difficult in my life. She opens her eyes slowly, gaze finding yours, deep with longing and the tenderest affection you've ever seen. But you're worth every moment. How are we gonna do this, you and me? Do I hide it? She takes your hand and brushes her lips along your knuckles. Her murmur is as soft as a kiss. Nobody can know about us. And you'll drop the hot, cold act. I can't stand you letting me in and then pushing me away again. I'm so sorry for how I've been treating you. You both jump when someone knocks on the door. Ina, it's Marguerite. Dine's down. Christ, I forgot. The dean knocks again, and of course, the first time Ina closes her office door, it's with you inside. Not incriminating or anything. You sprint to the other side of her office and dive under her desk. Beggars can't be choosers. Once she's sure you're hidden, Ina opens the door. Marguerite, sorry about that. I was finishing grading up a test. Hard at work, as usual. I'm glad to see it. I don't know what accent to do with her. We're just going to have fun. You hear Dean Steinhelm come in, and then Ina shuts the door again. Why don't you take a seat, Ina? I have a few things I'd like to discuss with you. Oh, yes, of course. You squeeze yourself into the corner beneath the desk as Ina takes a seat. This is actually happening. The entire anthropology department, as well as myself, are very pleased with your work these past few years. I'm very happy to hear that. The work I've done while at Belvoire has been very important to me. Yes, clearly, and we have some big news we'd like to announce. Oh? Big news? Tenure? Oh my god, is Ina getting tenure? I'll squeeze her that, tickle her knee, cross my fingers. You squeeze her thigh and she sucks in a sharp breath. Is everything all right? You're about to retract your hand when Ina reaches under the desk and laces her fingers with yours. Things are fine, Marguerite. What were you saying? The New York Anthropological Society's Perspectives on Culture and Society is the foremost conference on cultural anthropology. Blah, 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 blah. At least that's what you hear. This so doesn't sound like tenure to you. The society has offered me a speaking position at this year's conference. That's fantastic. I'd be delighted to. Oh, so this is good news after all, and right after Ina won an award for her last paper. The conference will be in Martha's Vineyard this year. I do hope you'll do Belvoire the great honour of being the keynote speaker. Of course I will. Thank you so much for recommending me for the opportunity, Marguerite. She squeezes your hand in excitement. Aw. Fantastic. I have a few details I'd like to discuss with you. You hear the chair scrape out on the other side of Ina's desk as Dean Steinhelm takes a seat. Oh my God, how long am I going to be stuck down here? A devious idea hits you. It's not like there's much else to do with your sexy professor's crotch right in your face. You could give Ina a little under-the-desk reward, to celebrate the good news and keep yourself entertained. I never did tell Ina I'd play nice. No. We don't get reputation points, so it's going to be a no from me, babes. I'm not going to risk it. We'd like your TA, Aurelia Hughes, to accompany you to the conference. We believe it will be a valuable experience for her as well. Oh, nice. More like a free vacation. Oh, of course. I'll make sure to let her know the next time I see her. Very well, then it's settled. The society will get in touch with you and Miss Hughes in the coming weeks. Have a good day, Ina. And with that, you hear Dean Steinhelm walk to the other side of the room. The door opens and then closes behind her. Well, this is exciting. Ina pushes her chair back so you can crawl out from under her desk. You brush yourself off as you get to your feet. Sounds like you and I are going on vacation in a few weeks. I've always wanted to visit Martha's Vineyard. But Ina doesn't meet your eyes. I don't know if this is a good idea. What? Martha's Vineyard? I was kidding about the whole vacation thing. I know it, so you can speak at the conference. Which is fantastic. Congratulations, Ina. You deserve this. I meant us going together. Oh, come on, not this again. Right, she literally asked you mere moments ago if you will drop the hot and cold act. And you know what you said? You said you'd do it. And you didn't. You pulled it up again. Ina, this is a business trip. Dean Steinhelm asked me to go as your TA. But would you be able to keep it strictly business? I don't know if I could. You step towards her, but she holds up her hand, signalling for you to stop. Just a few hours last night are enough for me to consider throwing away my career for you. This conference will last an entire weekend. This conference is my career, and as things stand, I don't think I'm prepared for what it will mean to have you there with me. Is this really about your career? You know I don't want you to lose it, or are you just making excuses? How could you even think I'm asking you to throw your entire career away for me? I've never said that. She bites her lip, expression tormented. Aurelia, please, you have to understand. You're avoiding the conversation the two of us need to have, the one we started before Dean Steinhelm came in. If you want to be with me, you'll need to stop shutting me out like this. I'm tired of being strung along. She turns her back on you. I'm sorry, but I need time to think. Really, Ina? You're going to do this? Alone. Fine. Goodbye. You better get your crap together. Goodbye, bitch. You stomp out of her office, slamming the door behind you. You're storming through wintry dorms, busy imagining an elaborate shouting match with Ina, so you don't notice Benji until you clip his shoulder. Oops, sorry. Not now, Benji. You freeze. That smell. What is it? Why does it smell so familiar? My utmost apologies, Aurelia. I'll get out of your way at once. Benji power walks around the corner, the smell of perfume, your perfume, fading with him. Oh, hell no. Do not tell me he's got some sort of creepy shit going on. I mean, I know he probably does, but... You tail him back to his room and knock on the door. He sticks his head out, his entire expression lighting up when he sees you. Oh, Aurelia, you look like you were in a hurry to order away the pleasure. Hi, Benji. I've been wanting to talk to you. Why do you smell like perfume? You plaster on your fakest, most exuberant smile. I feel like we haven't been able to catch up in ages. Do you have some time? He glitches for a second out of sheer joy. Pretty sure you just fried his brain. Of course. Please, come into my cave of wonders. Cave of wonders, huh? Sounds like someplace you'll have to tread carefully. We all know what happened to Aladdin. Yeah, this is quaint. I'm here on a full scholarship, and part of the stipulation is I have to RA. This is the room they gave me. Wow, that's disturbingly harsh, actually. Zoe's lesson about the bourgeoisie and the proletariat from day one comes rushing back to you, and you thought you were dirt. The on-campus dorms are crazy expensive. The school doesn't want to hand out one of these rooms for free and lose out on that bank. It's alright, though. I know things will change now that you're here. You're going to make a difference at Belvoire. I've been following everything that's been happening between you and Poppy on the tea. Have you now? You try to glance around looking for your perfume bottle, but Benji steps in front of you. Totally, you're the best thing that's ever happened to this school. You think? There's literally no competition. It's obvious Poppy's jealous that you're so much prettier and smarter than she is. Benji, you are so right. Isn't Poppy pathetic? You know I'm just an average person, right? I'm not some superhero or anything. You're the people's hero. You stand up for people like me. I mean, do I? I'm kinda just standing up for myself here. But people like you are people like me. All of us at the bottom of the rankings are so inspired by the way you stand up to Poppy. You give us motivation, make us believe we're worth more than our rankings, that we can be somebodies if we just try. He doesn't get an accent. I'm not putting effort into it. Okay. Anyone can do what I'm doing. You just have to play a smart social game and get a backbone. Now, I'm not looking for your praise or anything. You're wrong. If anyone could do this, they would have already. You have something the rest of us don't, Aurelia. Benji, I appreciate your support. I just want you to promise you won't start hero worshipping me or anything like that. You're so humble. I knew I was right to support you. Help? I've been thinking of new ways we can show Poppy and her goons up, get more of the people on our side. We are. When has this rusty French fry helped you achieve anything you've accomplished? Never. The answer is Never. Never. So, Poppy has this huge party coming up. All the campus A-listers are invited. I was thinking, Benji. Poppy will be attending with her new boyfriend, that Bradley douche. Benji. But I know for a fact that Bradley's actually... Benji! He jumps. Did he seriously not hear you trying to make him shut up? You need to get rid of this dude ASAP. Benji, would you be a doll and run to the dining commons to get me something special? I've been dying to try an iced cranberry oolong with a squeeze of lemon and 5 of those darling little strawberry ice cubes. Pretty please? Oh, don't you want to hear more about... Benji, I'm parched. You give a dainty cough. Benji's face falls in panicked worry. It would mean a lot to me if you get this drink for me. And if you do, I'll give you a kiss, be your best friend, finally get to breathe. Like forever. I'll be your best friend forever. I'll be right back. He straight up sprints out of his room. Thank God. If only Zoa could have seen me in action. You sweep your gaze over Benji's teensy-tiny cupboard of a room. The first thing that catches your eye is his open laptop. Time to snoop. Yeah, because his most listened to song this month is Underdog Anthem by Emo Boy. You minimize the window and then click around at random, channeling your inner computer spy / hacker. Suddenly, you strike gold. Oh, what do we have here? You know I'm opening it. The folder's entitled Poppy's Pathetic Truth. With a smirk, you open it and start reading the first document on the list. Poppy Exposed Draft. Breaking news. Poppy Min Sinclair and celeb beau Bradley Denver are spotted walking hand in hand down the aisles of Whole Foods, cart full of detox teas and... Psych! As if Poppy would ever step into a grocery store. That news is as fake as her new relationship. That's right. Brad Pop is a sham. Or is it Popley, Proppy, Pradley, Podley? Poppy takes our boy off the market, and they don't even have a good ship name? The injustice. Sharpen your pitchforks, Brad Bays and boys, because I have proof that the reason Bradley's pretending to be Poppy's boyfriend is because she's bribing him with a movie deal. Wait, where's the rest of it? I was just getting good. You close the draft and scroll through the rest of the folder, most of which are pictures labelled proof. You have a total evil villain moment as a grin spreads across your face. If I post the evidence under my name, Poppy will be a laughingstock on campus. And I'll bet the Bradley Fangos will thank me for freeing him. Yas, Queen, we taking that evidence. We getting those reputation points. You whip out the USB drive attached to your keycard. Thank God for college freebies, am I right? and plug it into Benji's laptop. Drag and drop, baby. Computer hackers everywhere are shaking. Once you have the dirt on your USB, you slide that ticking time bomb back into your pocket. You're about to start snooping around the rest of the room when another tab on Benji's computer catches your eye. This is Riverdale High's online yearbook. It's the post about me winning prom queen. Benji's creep status confirmed. You turn away from the computer, nauseated, and that's when you spot it. You're missing perfume on Benji's nightstand. Oh, hell no. As you walk over, the smell of your perfume gets distinctly stronger, like choking on fumes stronger. You eye his pillow warily. I wouldn't, would I? You lean down and give Benji's pillow a sniff. Your perfume wafts off it in waves. Now, oh god, this man is a creep. You disgusting piece of... You fling his pillowcase across the room. It thwomps against his closet door, knocking it slightly ajar. A chill runs down your spine when you spot a very familiar swatch of red lace from inside. Oh my god, that better not be what I think it is. It's like you're suddenly in a horror movie. Bad idea or not, you creep over to the closet, grip the door, and pull it open. Oh my god, what the actual... Why? I mean, so many questions, but first of all, why? What possesses a person to do something like this? You literally cannot process what you're looking at. The smell of rotting food wafts over you and you nearly hurl, and then you notice... My missing comb. Why did he even take this? When? But that's not all. That red lace? Yeah, it's... My missing effing bra. How did he take this? Benji has a shrine to you, made out of rotten food and your stolen belongings in his closet. Sgoreem. I really had to take a moment to read this because Hello, Aurelia. I see you found my adoration station. Sorry, can we just talk about why is he calling it an adoration station? What normal person calls it an adoration station? Sorry. No normal person has one of these. Therefore, they wouldn't call it anything, much less an adoration station. What do y'all think about this? What do y'all think about this craziness? What do y'all think about Ina being hot and cold? Let me know who you're shipping the most, Aurelia and Ina or Aurelia and Zoe. And we haven't forgotten about Poppy, have we? Stay tuned. Stay frosty, puppies.